Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, distingués participants.
Excellencies, dear guests, dear participants, I would first like to thank the organizers of this dialogue. This is a follow-up to the summit we had back in January, the Climate Action Summit. This is when we addressed the changes that were required by the continent to adapt. It is true that the climate change has a consequence throughout the continent. It is a threat to what we have been able to reap so far, and it could also be a threat on future agendas. It affects agriculture, livelihoods, infrastructures, energies, ecosystems, cattle, and so on. This is something that has also been at the root of the violent clashes, instability, and migration of the population. This is even more complex because we have the socio-economic consequences of COVID-19. All this has made risk management even worse. Floodings, droughts have led to a massive migration of population, and hence have also helped spread the pandemic. Many African countries have found themselves under severe budgetary restrictions, and this has led to having to make choices to the various funding between the different axes. There are many new challenges under the Paris Agreement. There is an additional pressure. Also, on the continent, there is a loss in income because tourism has dropped, because agricultural production has dropped, and so on. So we have been deprived of the basic livelihoods, and we are under constant threat of losing them. Hence, an action plan has been set up so as to rekindle the economy. This program, or this action plan, will be launched late in the month. 5 areas will be covered: climate, energy, solution on biodiversity and nature, resilient agriculture, and green cities that are resilient as well. This is essential. This is the only way to further develop Africa's resilience and guarantee sustainable growth. But we also want to support the current initiatives that have been taken for climate change or against climate change. We have the community resilience reinforcement or build-up, and this is the case in Sahel, in disaster areas, and so on. The African Union has also launched a program to deliver weather information for better planification. This will be most useful for the individual national weather forecast, as they can link up. Adaptation is essential for Africa. This is why the heads of states have set up an initiative and has decided that this is a key objective before the 21st conference that is to be held soon on the COP21. I would like also to say how grateful we are to our partners, in particular, for their support. They've been most instrumental in supporting us in fighting against climate change and developing a resilience. Let's hope we can materialize all these promises and we can really tackle the climate emergency, which has been made worse by COVID-19.